If you
Not
watch it,
particularly. I haven't even seen the last one, so
did you see the animated series?
no, no, I've
It's
never
just
been a big. I haven't even seen the M Night Shyamalan version.
Oh
So
hell
no,
no! Don't
that's
watch
not
that.
worth
Don't want
seeing.
to watch that one.
So I'm actually very intrigued for you to watch it if you would. If you're, I'm not going to force you to, but
the animated.
I think the live action looks really good so far. At least it looks promising, and they are also teaching these young talent martial arts. It looks like from the behind the scenes stuff I've seen. All right. So he says, if you didn't know, the Avatar: The Last Airbender is also getting an animated movie next year. But I was also wondering, do you think that the live action can at least hold a candle to the animated film or the series? You mean, I think, or do you think that the 2025 Avatar is going to be more hype than the Netflix version? Your thoughts?
Well, I would say this: the 2025 Avatar movies is a continuation of the TV show by the original people and stuff like that. They're all grown up and stuff like that. The live Netflix show is, I think, the all the seasons of the show they doing the adapting.
Oh,
So yeah, but
all I see. Listen, I think that the live action is gonna, because here's what's happened.
yeah,
And just to give Voltaire some context, the original showrunners who worked with Shyamalan on the live action that's really hated, people just despise that movie. They were also working on the Netflix, but they left due to creative differences. So everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's going to be garbage again." But then you see the casting of the very talented and represented there. They have a lot of representation in the casting too. They're
oh, they
actually
all look
going through
great.
martial
They all
arts.
look great.
They just look amazing.
Hmm.
The images coming out from this show.
They look like the live action counterparts from the
Yeah.
TV show, which was
So
great. That's great details.
besides the showrunners leaving, it looks really good, at least from what we've seen so far. That
And
doesn't mean it's gonna be good, but it looks good.
and Netflix broke their streak with One Piece. Like One Piece,
I started watching One Piece with my wife. It's fun. It's fun.
yeah,
I'm having a hard time holding my attention though, honestly.
yeah,
But
yeah. Like
it's a lot of fun when I watch it.
yeah, like Netflix broke their. Everybody loved the One Piece. It did great in viewership. It's good in the second season. Everybody loved it.
So I really, based on what I've seen, I just think that people that are still concerned, I
Hmm.
think that they're just acting on the showrunners leaving for creative differences, and no
Yeah.
other reason that, because everything I've seen looks really good, and that's one of my most anticipated. I love that series. If anything, I thought I thought Rebel Moon might have a shot to compete with Star Wars after seeing it.
Nah,
There's
nah.
no competition.
There's
No.
no.
Disney
It's not
Plus
gonna be
Star
competition.
Wars is much better than Rebel Moon. And people are going to get upset with me saying that. I really like the Rebel Moon, but there's like even the costuming just doesn't hold a candle to Star Wars costuming.
Yeah, like I
It's
think.
just not the same experience. There's fun and interesting things in it. But I will say Avatar, when that came out, the animated series, the first, not the movie, it was like this generation Star Wars. It's that good. The
And
story.
also Dave Filoni work on it.
So
Like Dave, yeah,
so
he worked on it.
if Netflix actually is going to have something on the level of Star Wars, I was hoping Rebel Moon would be it. Unfortunately, it's not. It's still a fun watch, and I enjoy it. This, I think, can compete and surpass Disney Star Wars. Now, that might not be hard for some people. Like, well, that's not a hard task, but I still think it is to be a franchise as big as Star Wars. I think Avatar. That's how highly regarded I have this
Interesting.
series.
Well, look at
And
anything.
Dave Filoni started there.
Yeah, anything that has that kind of longevity. Like I know what it is. I'm aware of it. Obviously, the storytelling must be good in it. So yeah.
Yes, very good. Great
Mhm.
action. The elements, air bending, fire bending,
Mm.
water bending, earth bending is on, really sets up something that's similar to the Force, but different and really great visually. Along with martial arts, it's like the bending aspect is more even, it's right up there with the Force with me in excitement level. Like seeing
Alright.
someone use the Force, truly using their bending. This isn't a spoiler, but just the premise is, so there's there's some people that are born with these abilities to bend water, earth, air, fire, and they come in different tribes of the world. And then the avatar is a unique, it's like the one that can combine all the bending into one. They have access to all the elements.
Mm.
And that's really cool. So really, I cannot wait to see Avatar. All right, so one
I
more.
think it dropped next month.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna be.
I'm definitely going to do a watch
that's gonna
party.
be
The
great.
only thing I'm struggling with is because me and my wife, that's one of the things we really enjoyed together, is like, should I do a watch party or watch it first with my wife and do a watch party after? I don't know, because she's going to be excited to see it too. That's something we could watch together for sure. All right, so the last one, I'll go to figure drawing. Let me see. See, he's gatekeeping again. Ask Bruce if you should read the Watchmen graphic novel. He really liked the movie, so stop being a fake nerd and read the comic. Listen, I do need to read more, but that has no, does not matter if I've read it or not.
Figure
I
drawing.